one thing, right, that I think we do very well, and it's a special moment, is not just recognizing Coach Gavin for his achievement, but it's not, you can't do it alone, right? His wife is in the background. She trains jiu-jitsu as well, super tough. Their son, Samuel, right? Tough training partner. And the kids train as well. So from the bottom of our hearts, we want to say thank you for allowing him to have time away from his family and allowing him to do this, because it's something that's super important. Not just for him, but it's also important for you guys as well. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Coach Gavin, if you're please, sir.
Cry a lot today. This has been a long time coming. I actually have my first card for Brixie Baja in 2010. February 1st. Came out all the time. Every day, several times a day. And that was because I was single. It's all about me. Right? I could come and train as much as I wanted to, get as good and fast as I wanted to, and I was like, man, I'm kicking butt out of all these big giant guys. Because in Hawaii there's lots of Samoans. So them, and like I was like going home and like calling my parents up, calling my brothers up, and I'm beating up all these like big guys. Because that was all about me. And then doing jiu-jitsu, you learn that it's not about you. Because it's about your training partners. It's about people that help you grow, and you're learning, and you're humbling yourself every time you're on the mat. I'm in awe of you students, because I remember how hard it was for me to come on the mat the first time. I saw UFC 1, and I saw UFC 2 live, actually, pay-per-view at my cousin's house. And I was like, I'm so in, I want to train jiu-jitsu. I went right away, 16 years later, to my very first class. Call Professor Elias. I was like, hey, I'm turning 35 this year. Am I too old to train? He's like, no, come on in. I'm going to turn 30 this year. I'm like, come on and train your first class. I was like, I'm in. And at that time, I was jogging to work every day because I was a tour guide in Hawaii. I was a hiking guide. I would take people out into the mountains. And so I was jogging from my work, and every day I would pass Gracie Barra, right? And I was like, I called them up. I was like, "Do you guys train jiu-jitsu?" He's like, "Yeah, we train jiu-jitsu." So I went in I was scheduled for my first class. After work, super hyped. I was jogging, looked at the school. I jogged right by it. Went back home. I missed my first class on purpose because I was scared. I hyped myself out. I just hyped out of my head, and I just didn't go. I went home, ate dinner. I thought, what am I doing? I need to make a change, right? Because I'm 35 years old. I'm single, and everything is kind of shallow, empty. And so I went back, and I watched a bunch of blue belts do GP2 class. I was like, I think I can take every single one of these guys. And so I went into my first GP1 class after, because Professor Elias comes off the mat. Hey, greets me, let's go do class. I did the warm-up. I was like, this is easy, I can do this. And then we showed an arm bar that day, and I thought, I got this. I'm going to go against this guy. He's 20 years old, he's a little bit out of shape, he's in college, and in a 5-minute sparring period, I tapped about 15 times. And I was using all my strength, and I was like, oh my God, you're amazing. How long have you been doing this? That was about 2 months. And I was like, holy cow, I do not understand this. I am terrible, and I love it. So Elias sits me down in the back office. He goes, Professor Elias sits me back in the office and goes, hey, so you ready to train? Did you have a good time? And did you have fun? I said, I had fun. I had such a great time. All right, let's sign up. Maybe not right now. And I walked away. I actually left the building. And I was on my way back home when, again, that internal voice said, hey, what are you doing? You've been wanting to do this since you were 18 years old, and you're 35 now. When's the right time? And so I turned around, went back up and said, okay, sign me up. And that's when I got humbled over and over and over again. And I loved it. And then being humble, or that openness to being humble, opened me to a lot of things. So the first thing that happened was that I found Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
Yeah. Amen.
Without whom none of this would be possible. Because at that point, before that, I thought I was too good. Kind of like when I went to a jiu-jitsu class and I thought I was better than all these people. I would go to a church and I'd think, oh, I was better than all these people. But I didn't understand that it wasn't about them, it was about me and my relationship with God. So, that also then humbled me and opened me up to eventually finding my wife. She trained with me. Actually, the first one who trained with me was Sam. He was 4 years old. Came into a class with me. We were showing jiu-jitsu, and we were showing the kimura, the kila. And so he was 4 years old, so he had to put his whole body on me, and he had the softest baby cheeks ever on my face. And then did the kila, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry his mom someday. No, I'm just kidding. He left. This is how great jiu-jitsu is and how great God is. Like, a few years later, he came back. He was 6 years old, came back, and I met Jennifer, because I hadn't known her at that time. And she started training with me, and we really bonded over jiu-jitsu, bonded over just being able to give back to the school. And without her, I wouldn't have Penny, and I wouldn't have guys either. Jiu-jitsu gave me everything. Eternal salvation, family. I had a business. I actually had a jiu-jitsu school in Hawaii. It was Gracie Baja. He gave me a purpose in life. Like, the first time my professor asked me to come and teach with him, I was like, are you kidding me? And then I taught my first kids class, and I realized my real joy in life is to yell at all these things here. You know? And, especially Micah. Why aren't you over there with the other kids? So, yeah, I mean, so if I come up to you and I've asked you to help coach, it's because I see me and you. I want to bring you up. And if I've asked you to come on the mat and train with us, it's not because I want to bring you up. It's because I can see how much it helped me and how much it would help you. I especially want to thank the professors, Dina and Charles, because they gave me a home here in the East Coast. Because when we moved, I quit jiu-jitsu. I hadn't trained in 3 years. And I thought I'd lost all hope of ever getting... I was a brown belt for a while, and I thought I'd lost all hope of ever getting my black belt. And I tried a bunch of different places in Maryland that I thought I could train at, but I didn't think I would bring my kids to. And one day, Jennifer just goes, why don't you look and see if there's a Gracie Rojas? And I looked, and I was like, oh, it's only an hour away. Are you okay with that? And she said, yeah, sure, go for your first class, see how you like it. You don't know if it's the same. So I went there, and actually, I feel like I came up with my guard up, just because I wasn't sure exactly what the vibe was going to be like. And at that time, Coach Dana, Coach Charles was so welcoming to me that when I went home, I was like, I found it. This is the place. Just let me come and train. That's what she did. I'm so in awe of my wife allowing me. Like, permission slip to go. Like, we moved away. Like, we moved even further away. So it takes me an hour and a half to get down to Ashburn to help coach and train. And it takes me an hour and 10 minutes to get to Leesburg to come and coach and train. So that's just driving back and forth. And I've seen how this place is just, it's grown. And every one of you guys who are getting your blues and your purples and stuff, you definitely deserve it. Just to see you guys mature in your jiu-jitsu and people and the kids. Can't wait to yell at you guys on Monday. I just want to say thank you to all of you. Without this community that we've built here and that the professors have made here, I would not be here. I mean, come on, it's an hour and a half for me to get to Ashburn. There's no way. I talked to my brother the other day, and he was like, you're insane. 3 hours a day, just 4 times a week to go there. And I was like, yeah, because it's worth it. And if you're thinking about doing your first class, I definitely recommend it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for borrowing your husband out every now and then.
We usually don't do this. Usually the black belts sit and we all eat, take pictures, and go home. But this person wanted just to do their own thing today. So I guess we're gonna have to do it again. So Chris, up here, please, sir.